and welcome back to this week's video. Today's video is going to be all about silicone babies and the wonderful range that we carry here at Mary Shortle. I'm going to talk about each one individually and show you the differences in not only the sculpts but also the bodies on them, whether they be full-bodied silicone or partial silicone. So the first one I'm going to showcase is the beautiful new baby Betsy. Now Betsy is a completely new sculpt. She is absolutely adorable. She's 16 inches and she's a full-bodied silicone baby. Now the difference between when we talk about partial silicone and full silicone. So the full silicone dolls are completely poured in the silicone. So as you can see, she's got the full body complete with all her detail. She's like a premature size baby, very, very slender too. Can you see her backbone there as well? It really is just so lifelike, and how much detail is popped into the full sculpt. Now with the full body, they feel quite heavy. They're a lot heavier than the partial silicone, and the movement is just adorable too. So she is a sleeping baby. She's baby Betsy on our website at maryshortle.com, and she's the first in our wonderful showcasing of our silicone dolls. Now with her, she also has this very super cute curly hand-rooted hair. Can you see she's got a little bit of hat hair there? And she also has the hand-rooted lashes with her being a sleeping baby. Now I always feel you definitely need to protect the head on these ones. They just fall so naturally and just really love to nuzzle in. But wouldn't she be a sweet one for your collection? So let me show you the rest of the lovely dolls that we have here at the minute in our wonderful silicone range. Now, when we're looking at the similar sculpt, so this one is actually made from the same mold, but with the partial silicone. Isn't this beautiful? This one has just arrived. We've named her Baby Rose. We think she's so picture perfect in this delicate pink too. Definitely very, very feminine in her style. Now again, a completely new sculpt with lovely fine hands. Can you see there? She has all the separate fingers and beautifully detailed with the little tipped nails too. Her other hand is a different position too, which is lovely. Can you see how they just completely bend and fold in your arms? They're really adorable. Now with this one being the partial silicone, so this one has the silicone head, the silicone arms and legs, and then the soft weighted body. So again, with the floppy feel, but feels quite different in its weight structure to the full-bodied ones. But I have to say, I think this one is a true poppet. Now this one comes in at $9.95 and she is available now on our website too. So comment below, which do you prefer? Do you prefer the full-bodied silicones or do you like the partial? Because sometimes I think the feel on the partial is absolutely lovely and they really do just snuggle in. Can you see there just how she moves? Isn't she gorgeous? So check her out now at maryshortle.com. Don't forget, you don't have to make the purchase right away. We do offer definite different payment plans, what with partially and Klarna on our website too. So if you're thinking of treating yourselves, don't worry, we can find a way to help you by splitting those payments. But gosh, she's absolutely lovely. So I'll carry on now and show you some of the smaller range and also some of the larger newborn size too. Now, another new arrival in this very amazing and beautiful signature style of Nellie. I often talk about the artists that I absolutely love, and mainly because I've known them so long and feel I've literally grown up with them, their works, and also the way that they have changed their style a little bit, and of course have progressed also in their making of the dolls. Now with Nell's work, it really does have a signature look. You can't mistake it for any other artist, and that's true with many different artists. Everybody has a very certain style. So I think this one is really sweet. She's got a very precious face, quite delicate in her features too. Again, she's coming in at 16 inches. She is a partial silicone, so she's got that lovely soft weighted body, and the movement and the feel of her is very lovely. Now, I know many of you pass comment on how you prefer the awake babies to the sleeping babies, as sometimes you feel you can interact with them a little bit more. So this one is a very sweet poppet. She's a great size to hold, but also great to get clothes for. So I always feel the 16-inch plus babies in size are really nice if you're wanting to dress your babies in regular baby clothing too. But naturally, with a lot of these dolls, the outfits have been custom made by the artist too. So check out Maria. I think she's a really sweet poppet and I love her. She's got a very delicate face and really appealing. Now, when we talk about signature style, if I was to show you Monty, who's one of my real little favourite boys, look at him. He's so happy, but so immensely cheeky too. You can see the resemblance there in the babies. So you can tell that they've both been made by Nellie. So even though they have completely different character expressions, completely different sculpts, and even their hair colouring is different, you can also see just how they resemble each other. Wouldn't he be a sweet little baby brother for Maria? So this one is Monty, and he's coming in around 14 inches. So like I was saying, if you love knitting or making clothes for your babies, then the 14-inch size would be great for you. So with this range too, they have the beautiful hand rooted soft mohair, which is quite fluffy because they've all been wearing their winter hats, even though the sunshine is out today and it's beautiful here in historical York. But this one is really lovely. I love him, and I also like the way that he's dressed too. I really like these little unique outfits. It just gives them that individuality. So check him out. He's also available. And like you say, if you're just wanting that smaller baby for our collection, then the 14-inch size is lovely. So now he has a twin sister. Shall we check her out too? We really have an amazing selection here of silicone babies. And we're one of the very few stockists in the UK that you can actually come to and see them here in the real. So we've always got roughly around 20 to 30 silicone babies in stock, and I know we do find them homes very quickly, but we're working with an amazing team of artists who just love working with us too. So can you see these two? So these in a way are twins, but naturally, because they're all beautifully handmade with so much love, they've got little differences. So their expressions can look a little bit different due to the colouring, even the way the eyes are set and the hairstyles too. Now showing some different sculpts in the sleeping babies. This is baby Nellie, and she is a 14-inch partial silicone, again from lovely Nellie. Isn't that gorgeous? So she is a completely new sculpt as well for this year. She's a great size and she just fits nicely in your hands too. So again, she's got a little customized, sweet little outfit and the hand-rooted hair, and also the hand-rooted lashes on the sleeping one too. The silicone on these dolls is immensely soft and it really is beautifully hand finished too. So they are really well cast in their molds and then very beautifully polished and finished as well. So we are very particular in which artist work we sell here, and we love to offer you the quality and also the selection and choice, so you're not disappointed if you want to travel to us here in York and choose a special baby for a present or also for your collection. So this is Nellie. Now if you're thinking 14-inch may be a little bit too small for your collection, Cute Chloe is also one of the sleeping range, and she is coming in at 16 inches. So when I pop them together, you can just see, although it's 2 inches, it does make quite a difference in the actual overall size of the baby. So if you're thinking this is better size for dressing and the role play, then I think this is also a very, very adorable face. Can you see now how many different sculpts that we're managing to stock here from these very talented artists? So a few years ago, we were quite limited sometimes on the range of silicones that were available and often using the same sculpts. But now we've probably got over maybe we have actually got over 20 different sculpts that we do work with for the silicone babies. Now, bearing in mind with silicone, it's a very different process to the reborning. So with a reborn kit, you can probably produce a few thousand from the mold, as with silicone, to keep the perfection in the silicone and without creating air bubbles and falls, there's literally only a few pieces can be pulled from that mold before a new mold would have to be made from the sculpt, or a different new sculpt more than likely. So I think this one is very, very lovely. I have to say, I love Cute Chloe, and I also love the Maria that we looked at before earlier in the video. I think those two would make an adorable twin set. It's all about the twin thing. I'm absolutely terrible. I have to have everything in twos. So I'm always looking, if I was to purchase her, I'm looking immediately for the next one that I can pop with her in the collection. So I think this would definitely be one of my choices. I like this size, it really works well. It's heavy enough to hold, and it's also large enough to be able to dress and have fun with. So check out Cute Chloe now on our website. How cute is this beauty? This is Heather. Now Heather is a full-bodied silicone, so she is all in one piece. You can see if I just open this to how lovely the full-bodied silicone is. What a lovely shape as well. She's very, very sweet, and this one is only 11 inches, so going a little bit smaller again. Still heavy for the size of the baby, but obviously not as heavy as the larger pieces. What a delicate little face. This is a very unique piece too. Not a Nellie-Mae one this time, a different artist, but isn't she sweet? You can see the features on her are quite different to the Nellie-Mae style. She's available for $675, so it's a nice starting point if you're wanting to start with your silicone collection without investing in a too large a piece to start with. She's also got the glass eyes, and she's got the hand-rooted hair. Isn't she cute? So with this hair, it can be softly brushed and styled too, very delicately. But I love this one. I think she's an absolute poppet, and I love the very, very, very delicate little features there. Now, from the same style of sculpt, this is the partial silicone version. So sometimes the partials that come out a little bit larger. This is a 13-inch version, and with a very similar facial expression. So again, you can see that the sculpts have come from the same artist too. And this one is Isabella-Mae, and she just feels absolutely lovely too. She's quite delicate, and she feels very, very floppy and very soft to hold. She's got the little clenched hands and the sweet little silicone legs too. So again, she's got the silicone head, the silicone arms, and the silicone legs, and this very sweet white hand crocheted outfit with, again, the lovely rooted hair and the glass eyes. Now this one's coming in at $495, so again, it's a nice starting point if you just want to dip your toes into the silicone world of dolls and have something from an original art piece too. Isn't that lovely? So just enough room to house her. Now let's look at some of the others in our wonderful collection here too. We just have so much choice here, and now I'm looking more closely at the sculpts and really seeing the differences. They are definitely not the same. So these two here, we've got Poppy and we've got Macie. But can you see the difference? So again, you can see the artist resemblance in the sculpt. These are both roughly around 13 inches. They're both partial silicone, but aren't they cute? Can you see how different they look? not only the hair colour or even the size of the eyes, but a really different features too. So it's a real talent to be able to sculpt so many different wonderful sculpts as an artist, and the investment that goes into not only time but the monetary investment too in producing these dolls. It's a very big commitment, and also for us as a retailer, committing to purchase so many amazing dolls and having such a valuable collection in store that we can share with you too. And of course, when you come, you can have a little cuddle as well. Why not? Tempt you for your collection. But check them all out. They are all on at maryshortle.com, and we do receive deliveries of silicone babies roughly every 2 to 3 weeks because we're working with quite a few different artists, so we always have a few coming in the pipeline too. I couldn't have my cabinets empty, that would be absolutely shocking. So let's see who else we found to share with you in these wonderful silicone collection. It's just getting more exciting because now we're starting to delve into our cabinets a little bit deeper for this video. I didn't realise we actually had so many different silicone babies. Sometimes when I come in the morning, because there's over 300 dolls here in store, the silicones, it doesn't look like there's actually that many sometimes when I glance in the cabinet, but now we're getting them all out to share with you. I'm a bit overwhelmed at how many we actually have here to show you. So this one again is a completely new face. Look at her. This is baby Meadow, and she's a 16-inch partial silicone, completely new sculpt. So she's got real expression in her face there. Can you see? What a little character. So they're like Marmite really. You either love the expression or it's not your personal preference. Every single one of them is completely unique, and we see them all very, very differently to what appeals to us. But oh, I love this one. She's really different. She's also got lovely hands. She's got the completely open splayed hands, so the fingers there are separate on both her arms too. So that's nice, isn't it? You could even pop in this little, she's got slightly apart lips there, so you could even position her that she could suck her thumb or her finger even. Now the majority of the silicone babies that have the opening mouth, they can take a real dummy, whether it be a teat dummy or maybe sometimes like a pushing dummy, just so you're not putting any pressure onto the silicone itself. And then a lot of the closed mouth ones that we do now do actually have a magnetic mouth, so they can also take a dummy, which is quite nice if you're not wanting the opening mouth. So it's all very personal choices. But yeah, I love Meadow. I think she's gorgeous. Now when we're talking again about different artists, different styles, different sculpts, check out this one. So this one is baby Mary-Mae. I love that name. And this sculpt is from the late Ellie Canoops, and this is based from the Lucas sculpt. But you can see how completely different these two look. Can you see? Do you prefer Mary-Mae or would you choose Meadow? Which one would you choose? So it's interesting to see which would be your favourite. So these ones are both 16-inch. They're both partial silicone. They're both coming in at $9.95. They've got the lovely rooted hair, the beautiful glass eyes, but they look completely different, don't they? And also the hands on this one are also very lovely. They're very detailed and nicely shaped fingers too. But she's a good size, she really is, and a very, very sweet face. Isn't this face lovely? I've had this face a few times in different sizes, whether it be full body or also partial silicone, and it's always immensely popular. I think it's just one of those very sweet picture perfect babies that appeals to everybody. So yeah, she's also available at the minute too. So we have got, like I say, many more silicone babies coming in up to Christmas. And we know we're going to be immensely busy. It's already started to hot up on our website and also in store. But don't worry, we have so many more dolls that are coming in for Christmas, whether it be manufactured, reborn, are the beautiful silicone babies. So let's finish off this video now at looking at some of our full-bodied and partial silicone newborn size. These are just something else. And look at Hettie. What an absolute dream baby. So this baby is 19 inches, classed as a newborn size, full-bodied silicone baby. This one is the Asleep model Hettie. And I have to say, can you see even on the camera just how much bigger she is against the 16-inch dolls that we've been looking at in this video? She's very, very heavy. I would say she's roughly an 8-pound birth weight baby. So you really need to be able to get hold of these babies, support the head just as you would a real one, and really snuggle in there. But the movement of these and the realism is absolutely second to none. I mean, our Elite collection, our Luxe collection, all our reborns here, they do feel immensely real and they look amazing. So not only are they beautiful to hold and to cherish and to look at, but when you're holding a silicone baby, it is a completely different experience. It is just as real as you could get. So beautiful works of art. These are true works of art. Now with this one being the full body, if I can just quickly show you just what I mean, can you see that the whole body is silicone throughout? And again, in the sculpt and the pouring to get that much detail into something as precious as this, it is absolutely breathtaking. So definitely you're very welcome to come in store and check out all our silicone babies. But this sculpt is from the late Ellie Knoop's, and I think she's one of the most breathtaking sleeping babies that we've ever had in our store. So let's see who else we have to offer in the newborn size silicone babies. Now, when we were just feeling so happy making this video, we picked up this beauty. Now, I love this face, but sometimes she does make you feel a little bit sad. This is Bibi, and she is the Bibi sculpt from the late Ellie Knoop's. But her face is just breathtaking. You've got to say, if she doesn't make you feel a little bit sad, she certainly makes you smile, because she just sort of makes you chuckle really with that big pet lip. But again, 19-inch full-bodied silicone baby, so really heavy, but wearing the newborn size clothing. Look at those big soulful glass eyes too, again with the hand-rooted hair. She's absolutely breathtaking. She really is a unique character face. I don't think there's another sculpt out there that has as much charisma in a way as this face. It really is immensely unique, and it's just one that you would love to adopt and take home with you and give cuddles. So we also do the BB face in our reborn collection, but I have to say, this silicone baby, oh my goodness, she is just the sweetest poppet going, isn't she? And again, she's got the beautiful separate splayed hands, which are just lovely to hold and really nurture. Now, sometimes when you pick up a silicone baby, it can feel quite chilly, but after you've held them for a little while, they really do warm up with your body heat as well, and it makes them feel even more true to life. But I have to say that this one is definitely very popular. We get a lot of lovely comments about the BB skulls, and it always melts people's hearts when they come in to look in the cabinets too. But isn't she lovely? Oh, so check her out now. She's available. She comes in at £1,750, and that is the price of this style of full-bodied baby doll from this collection. We try and keep our prices very reasonable against some of the silicone dolls that are available on the market that do sell for many, many thousands of pounds, just to make it a little bit more affordable if you're wanting to add these to your collection. But yeah, absolutely lovely. Now looking at Hettie and how beautiful Hettie is with her full-bodied silicone, using the same sculpt as Poppy. Isn't she breathtaking? It's amazing how different a sculpt can look. Now Poppy is a partial silicone, so again she's very, very floppy, very cuddly, with the lovely soft middle body and the silicone arms, legs and head. But I have to say, this one would be my ultimate choice if I was adding to my collection right now. Absolutely breathtaking. The finish to the silicone on this baby is just perfection. She's serene, she's pretty, she's a great size to dress and hold, and she just nuzzles in as if she was a real baby. So Poppy would be my ultimate choice of this new silicone range that we have. She is one of our very latest additions, and we did feature her in a video, I think it was last week. So check Poppy out too. She is still available for adoption at maryshortle.com. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really love showcasing all the dolls that we love to make and sell here at Mary Shortle's, and it's getting very exciting now with Christmas coming and all the excitement of the Christmas lists that we're starting to see in store and also through messages too. It really makes our day looking at all the beautiful babies that you will be receiving in the next few weeks for that special day, whether it be your birthday or of course Christmas. We just can't wait to see you here in store. We're busy every single day, and I just want to give a big shout out to Betsy from Lancashire. She came all the way this week to stay a few days in York to visit us here in our lovely store. She's been 2 days running to pop by and say hi and pick up some beautiful things for some of her babies that she's purchased from us in the past. So Betty, it was an absolute pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much for coming to see us here, and we really hope you enjoy continuing your wonderful doll collection that we know gives you a lot of pleasure. And to all of you, a massive thank you for your lovely support and custom that you give us and keep us where we are as a business of 44 years. Actually, we can't wait till next year because it'll be the 45th year of the Mary Shortle family doll shop. So we're going to have some really exciting things planned for our 45th anniversary. So definitely keep posted, keep subscribed, tell all your friends, and don't forget to comment and give these videos a massive thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.